I'm Kev, Mr. Welcome back to iRacing and the IndyCar Fix Series. Here we are at the big one, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, of course, home to the Indy 500 and the Indy Road Course race as well, to begin the month of May now. And this is the Fix Series. It has got an incredible amount of downforce, massive slipstream. It's going to be a bit like Daytona, etc. We've got 4 corners here, lots of dirty air. It is going to be chaos. It is going to be just survival. Again, see if we can just make it to the end of the race. But because I'm recording this a bit earlier in the week than I normally do, I'm in the same time slot, but there are lots of drivers. Over 100 signed up. And as you can see, we're the number 20 car in this field. So I think we're split 2 or 3. And I qualified 4th. I'm very happy with that. I did not expect my lap time to be right up there. I thought maybe 39.5s, high 39.5s for the front runners, but be right up there. Only 4 guys getting into the 39.6s. Very happy with that qualifying. Now, I just got 50 laps to survive around this 2.5 mile speedway, where I've done well in the past. In the Pro Mazda, I finished 2nd here. My last full race round here. Indy 500 in May, though, didn't quite work out. That only lasted a corner. So hopefully if it lasts longer than a corner, I consider that a good race. So let's see what we can do. I have done quite a lot of laps of practice as well. I've done around 30 laps, which is quite a lot for me for a race. Because I just wanted to see how long a fuel stint lasts, because I've been watching a couple of guys race around here. And it looks like it's just over halfway, around 30 laps. But I was running by myself, wide open. So see what it is in the race, if it's going to be more or less. Again, we're just going to be very cautious in the first half of the race, and then we'll ramp it up in the second half. Especially, as I said, we expect cautions this race. We expect to just be hanging on and then hopefully still be in the top 10 with 10 laps remaining when we go green for the final time, of course. High chance this race could end under caution, I think. So let's see what we can do. In the number 20 car out, 21 drivers. I mean, all we have to do is survive 1 wreck, and we're already doing better than we perhaps should be doing. As we line up. And go green. We get a mega start. As turn 2, this is the killer. That is where the car is going to feel absolutely horrible, as they're going 3 wide in front already for the lead. That's a bit nervous from the 3rd of them. It's got a guy going around our outside. Yeah, you can do that, mate. We're not exactly going to be fighting early on. Just going to hold the inside line. And he's got a buddy coming as well. Just going to lift out of it then. As we've got wrecking behind, I think. Let's get very close to the wall in front. That's what you have to do in turn 2, though. The car with the tyres sliding for the corner. In my practice run as well, I think it was after 10 laps the tyres start to just wear. But again, that was by myself, not in dirty air, not with slipstream, not with any traffic. So we'll see if it lasts a bit longer in the race or less. Even though I actually have to manage the tyres this race, because, as I said, we've got an incredible amount of grip. We try and line up the run on 5th. Hopefully, guy behind plays nice. There's blinking in front. That's always good. And I say turn 2 is the tyre killer. Turn 3 is the draft killer. You can get such a draft down that back straight. It's really easy to catch yourself out into turn 3. As the guy behind goes to the inside. Just let me know he's there. I don't mind that. As long as he doesn't dive from too far back, like quite a few guys have done in the past, racing around Indy. So we've got a gap behind 2/8, so it's this top 7 group. So we could get it into 5th just so we can get into the apex of the corner a bit better. As he dropped back slightly. Oh, that guy got very close to the wall. In front. And it's strange in qualifying as well. I actually had to use 6th gear for once. I'm surprised there was a demon, and there's the big wreck. I think that was kind of expected from the league. They were racing really hard. Way too early for this race. Yeah, we've got 50 laps. We've only made a 10th of the way through it. But we're up to 3rd. I'll take the freebies. And I think that may have also been caused by the car blinking as well. We'll see that in the next stint. And we'll see how we do when it goes green. I am catching the 4 car. So we're no longer going to have to catch up to the damn 4 car after the pit stop. So everyone pitted. So I'm guessing we could maybe there's an outside shot we can make it to the end. Enough caution. We'll see as we got 1 to green. Let's get down to 1st and let's kick ass on the restart again. That was okay. No, we're not in 5th, are we? I felt like I dropped more places than that. Yeah, in 7th. You lied to me, spotter. There's all guys sideways in 2. It survives. Let's see if we can close this gap slightly. So go good running 3. We'll go flat in 4. So kind of over that half-second window. I think where dirty air gets really bad. Awful turn in 1 though. A good run in 2. As again we've got a gang of 8 in it, like at the front. And a couple second gap behind. And you probably hear me lifting quite a lot. In corners as well. Again, we're just playing up full saving game as well. Sitting in this pack. You know, changing gears is not the best idea when I want to save fuel. It's getting a bit leery in front. I might actually want to swap back to 8th. Again, just to avoid maybe some potential carnage in front. And there is blinking in front. As I did not need to lift that much in the final corner. I might get my wish actually. And so let that guy by. Got over a second gap behind, so hopefully they won't catch up to my tail. I believe the draft window's around a second, or just a bit more than that. So guy was a bit there in front. So we should be safe from behind for the time being. So lifting a bit late in the first corner again. Lifting a bit early in the second corner. Well, this has been a horrible lap so far. It's allowed behind to catch up quite a bit. Again, just lifting too much. That's better in the final corner. It's all first defending hard already. They've gained around half a second on me. Shows how horrible that was. That's a bit of a shame. We're starting to get into a bit of a rhythm there at the back. By rhythm, I mean running right at every corner, but it was a rhythm. So again, I think we might need to pit, because then we can definitely make it to the end. You know, and the likely chance it does stay green until the end, but we'll see what we do. So it's just to look at how many cars are remaining. It's around 15, so we're around mid-pack. I think it is worth pitting again. But once again, this is a bit disastrous. While the pace car comes out, we're all a bit spread out. So let's see what we do. And let's see if we can get a better restart. As I am catching the thought, what is up with this spotter this race? He's so impatient. So not a bad pit stop sequence, as everyone did pit again. So we're up to 7th now. The guy in front of us actually leaped off a friggin'. It's like the number 3 car lost a couple places. And as you see behind, the 21 leaped for quite a few drivers. So this should be an interesting restart then. See if the number 14 pushes on a bit more. As with 34 laps to go, maybe we can make it to the end, I believe, with some slight fuel saving.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
And a good restart again. Or for the first time this race. Had a decent start. Let's see if we can be maybe a bit more aggressive in the early stages of a stint. Yes, we definitely just want to stay to this lead pack. There's our car in front in the wall. How have they all survived? Or very close to at least. This is kind of where we need to be, maybe. Maybe I don't need to be more aggressive than this. But I can react to trouble in front. But I've got no trouble coming from behind. It's got a bit bunched up there through the short chute between 1 and 2. So we're right in the tail sip. So they're all swarming to the bottom already. Like it's the final 10 laps. And into the wall. There's a car. How do we get a 4x contact? I understand that. Hopefully our car isn't too damaged though. You could definitely hit the top, so it might affect aerodynamics, you never know, but... Again, I probably shouldn't have been chasing the car down the track, but I didn't know where that car was going, where it was going to fly to. I thought it might stay up top, but just kept flying down and down. As what is the 14 car doing? I have to stay behind you, buddy.
That's the 14 car. That's the 3 car.
There's 14 cars pitting. Why didn't he stay out an extra lap? Even if he is damaged, you could just stay out another lap. Not sure I understand that. As I might have to pit anyway to see if there's that damage on the top, unfortunately. So we're in the top 5 for the time being. I get the feeling it won't last that long. So we're back out from the pits. We rejoin in 9th. That's the lead car that did pit. No one else in the top 9 pitted. Everyone else below the top 9 did pit. But you can see we've got that car behind. Maybe they can slow down 10th and below so we can have a bit of a gap again and be in that comfortable zone behind this top 8. Now if we can have a restart like we did last time, that was pretty damn good. But it's a bit low down than we're used to this race. Let's see what happens.
The pipe carries in. Green flag, green flag.
There's a guy actually right until it went green. Okay. Can't believe we're not even at the halfway mark of this race. Feels like I've been racing for hours, not just half an hour. That's what Indy does to you. It's all a bit wide in front. Very easy for that on this opening lap. And it's like the lap car behind has got it out of the way. But we've still got a 7/10 of a second gap behind. So we are in that comfortable zone. So we might try and see if we can push on a bit quicker. So try and set up the run out 2 on this guy. Unfortunately, I was being attacked from behind, so I couldn't. There's a car flipping. What the hell? Way off track though, so I'm not sure if a caution will come out. There might have been that traffic as well. I'm not sure as they're going 3 wide in front. Everyone survives to live another day. So we'll go in front wide. Well, we've got to try and take advantage of this. It's not close enough though. There's our car in the wall, is it? No, blinking. False promises in front. But yes, once again bunched everyone up. There's a bit of a gap from the top 10 down, so got a top 10 group here. Once again, everyone's just bunching up into that first corner. Almost got caught out there. Let's have a little look down the inside of... Actually, it was a guy in the lead pack. So we're up to 8th now. As we're on the second half of the race. Why didn't our spotter tell us? Normally he does that. But it does get a bit racier now, or should be. Okay, now he tells us. It's way to lap out. What the hell? Spot was a bit slow there. But now this is when I expect there to be a bit more enhanced defensive techniques or lines, you know, down the front stretch. You know, again, it might still be a bit too early, all of that. As I pulled out the section way too early, that was stupid. This is getting so bunched up in front, the leader's getting away, it looks like. That guy's attempting to move. Not going to try and attempt to move on him then. There's a bit wide in front. A bit more bashing off front wings, it looks like, in front. This is getting very dicey. I want to make a move, but they're just bunching up too much. It's a bit like herding cattle. You don't know which one's going to run off and just cause everyone to scatter into all directions. Someone has broken this pack. So that's just the leader who's got away. They're just breathing on the top of each other behind. I know, guy behind, you want to make a move, but I've got slipstream, it looks like. As I went very poor in one. So I've got to catch back up to the pack, but they're still just half a second in front. And yeah, it's the leader who's got away. And in second, who seems to be blinking, which is causing the mess-ups in front. Almost caught too much curb there. That was a bit stupid. That was a very poor lap for me. Oh, he hits the curb in front. Keeps it going, though. And again, it's the curb in front. I haven't caught up enough though to make the move into 3. But no, he has dropped back off the pack. As now I've got to let everyone by. God's sake. So now there's a bit of a gap from 6th to 7th, unfortunately. So that guy's been very robust. Well, I said it is that time. It's the last 50 laps of Indy time. Of the real Indy 500, and they just go crazy. That was nice from that traffic getting well out of the way. Which doesn't always happen. The guy at the lead of this group. Got a feeling if we have to catch back up to the top 6, you might have to let 8th by, but obviously not going to happen, or is it? Looks like he's finally been passed. Oh no! Oh, he's kicking on by his fingertips, isn't he? Just sitting here with the number 1 car, wondering what is going to happen in front. Oh, he's gone wide though in 3. That could be the opportunity. No! The number 1 car went a bit wide, so I was a bit suspect on the throttle there. But the number 10 is just beeping his horn at him. Looks like he's finally down the inside. Almost finally into the water. It's kind of funny you don't want to say. Now look at this draft, it's absolutely insane. Summer car goes wide again. And he's still not through. What is going on? There's someone pitting. That second pitting. That's interesting. Number 1 car's dropped back as well. Did he damage himself? He hit the rear. The number 10. It's bloody hell, the visor really does get dirty quickly round here, doesn't it? So we're up to 8th. Back up to 8th. Now pitting last time should guarantee we're safe to the end on fuel. So seeing guys in front pitting. And with tyre drop off not being too bad, that's when we're in a very good position. And I think that's what the number 1 car is doing. He's just dropping back, fuel saving. He's got 21 laps remaining on fuel. But again, that target is pointless, as we've already realised this season on a couple of occasions. We'll just go by what a spotter says. We need to get a bit more on the slipstream here. 7/10 behind. You want to be a bit closer to SIP. Get advantage of that tow and fuel save a bit. As I believe everyone else in front has really got a fuel save, and I don't think the top 4 can make it to the end. We'll see if the guy in front can, because he's been sitting there. He's been aggressive, no doubt, but he's been sitting behind as, oh, that was close to the wall. I wonder if we have to keep it in sit for a bit more. Which means you can hear the throttle is not as clean through 1. It might mean that a bit more. As you do have that traffic in front. Hopefully they get nicely out of the way like we had that traffic previously. It also means being in sit, I just have to back it into the corners a bit more, because I don't have that little extra help, the shifting on the 5th, but it doesn't like being in sit helps much. Look at that, we're way back. It's all close to the wall again. And he's wide again, but the guy behind gets onto the curb. And that traffic has been very nice, it looks like. See, this is where we need to be. Right in the slipstream. Maybe fuel save a bit as someone else is ducking in, are they? No, that's that traffic is in. Who's damaged or injured, should I say, his car. So 10 laps to go. This is a tense race. Not just action-wise in front, but fuel-wise as well. Who's got it right? Have we got it right? Has the car behind got it right? Is he saving a bit more for the end? This leader's in. Looks like guy in front's finally by. So how much of a struggle that was. So let's see what the number 10 car's got in the tank then. It says major fuel saving in front, or is that traffic? So that's just major fuel saving. someone who's hit the wall. There's the leaders in now. So back in fourth, sitting behind these two. So they're very close to the wall with that traffic coming again. Very kind of them. The leader's around 5 seconds up the road, but I believe they do have to pit. The guy behind 9 tenths behind. We're 8 tenths behind. Third. Here comes the pitters as well, 9 seconds behind us. So I don't believe they have enough time to gain on us. Oh, the car in front finally into the wall. Finally the end. As now we're in no man's land, unfortunately. We're not in the slipstream of the car in front. As that's a bit too close to the curb on the inside. We're over a second ahead of the car behind. So leader's still not pitting. Bloody hell, 2 is easy for that. What the hell? Easy flat the final corner as well. As you've got that traffic in front. And that guy must have been damaged because he's still in the pits who was running in second. 5 laps to go. Let's see who's winning then. Guy in the lead's gone very far. We're pulling away from the guy behind, 1.9 seconds back now. We could take all these corners flat out, but I still want to save a bit. Just in case. Is that the leader pitting? Not quite. Oh, they're going to be so close in front. It's nice running virtually flat out though, for once in this race. Even if we are a bit lonely. I think we are safe till the end. I haven't heard our spotter say we've got 5 laps of full left. Yet. And we've got just over 3 laps remaining. So 4 seconds ahead of the guy behind. He's extreme fuel saving. So that guy in front actually pit at the same time as us, so I think he's safe till the end. So it's just the leader. Can he make it to the end? I don't remember him pitting the previous caution. As you've got 2 laps remaining. And now we can, I think, just go flat out every corner. Maybe not the first one. Or the second. 3 and 4 though, no doubt. But once again, if it's not a victory, we get another podium it looks like this season. Very happy with how we progressed in this IndyCar Fix series. At the beginning of the year, yes, we were battling for victory, but we weren't very good on the fuel. That's, yeah, got it perfectly. But now we're off. Consistently finish up there in the top 5, even top 3 now. And we're not quite battling for wins, as we're 5 seconds behind the leader, who's really slowing down. Is he going to make it to the end? Oh no, he's run out of fuel. No way. Could be getting our best result of the season, or has they got enough fuel to the end? It's a crash. No way. We've had our well done moment. Are you kidding? Yes. Drinks are on me. Bloody hell. Yes. See, you only need to lead the last corner. Not even that, the last 100 meters. For 500 yards. What the hell happened in front? Maybe the long time he was a bit aggressive in defence. Maybe the guy in second just timed it wrong. I need to see that on the replay. But we finally won a race this season. And that's because we got the fuel right. I might as well end the season now. That's the total opposite of the first race of this season. But I can't believe that. Yes. I was just happy we finished in third again. Let's see if I can do donuts in this thing. As I might need to actually go on the back straight actually to do the donuts. But man, what a race, even without that finish. That was some very tense moment, especially in the early stages, and it calmed down. We had that long green flag run to the finish. It didn't finish under yellow for once. All the other races I've seen so far, this race has finished under yellow, but let's see if we've got any donuts to match the Nardi. Oh god, we have to improve these. These are not good. Oh, that's not bad. It's getting better. And I think it's our first win in IR-18 or so, or DW12 car. But I hope you enjoyed some more iRacing fixes. I definitely did this time. I'll leave you with the donuts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.